Today is November 24th, 23. Last night they were outside screaming stuff. I put it up on Facebook. You do realize on November 19th, 23, around noon, my car's parked from the case. Some guys got all their truck and went in Burger King in front of 62 around noon as I'm going through the drive-thru. They said it started laughing real loud. It isn't what's going on. Pete taped Will taking a payoff and started laughing. Well, November 20th, 23, women come in and they're at the front register between 8 and 9 in the morning, and I'm checking out. They're yelling at clear across the store. She's some kind of foreman. Yeah. She thinks she can tell people on what's going on here. Yeah, bitch. I'm telling everybody that I can. Just like the Ravenna Courthouse police told me, you run around, you tell everyone you know, and hold the FBI accountable. People got away with way too much. Yeah. When the guy from the case showed up with my file. Okay? And then she incriminates herself. Oh my God, bitch, what'd you say? I told Will to take a payoff till we found out what's going on when they offered to pay him off. What'd you say, bitch? You told Will to take a payoff to let somebody be victimized or killed. That you accepted a bribe from the drug cartel. You confessed. You were part of it. Inside Walmart. You confessed. Under God's green earth, an agent can never take a bribe. Ever. Ever. And you confessed. Did anybody ever talk to her? No. The sheriffs already taped these people that they drugged her and told her to say it before. So there's no reason for anybody to ever talk to her. We'll use a case without her. And she's not getting any money. We made sure of it. They're part of stealing my money, too. She gonna be faking she was sick before it. That's Strange's lie. It was a documented medication error. Yelling it that she stole my money. Part of it. Embezzling. See, that's where my one friend, I have a friend that's an FBI agent. There has to be more than one crooked in that office for them not to arrest him. See, like my friend from the prosecutor's office, they can't stop that money from coming in. You get the money for the rest of your life. If you work 5 minutes a case, an hour a case, they owe you for risking your life. See, the whole thing of it is Will met with Pete and Dave before he talked to me. He admitted he had the Vegas in his office and the church people and made fun of me for some guy named Pete framing me, and it's Dave's hired hitman. And they have already confessed that Pete paid him off. So what's going on? The drug cartel paid off a sheriff in Ohio $100,000 to take, let people be taken, their drugs be sold in his county. Paid him off $100,000. Probably pay that lady, Will John, and that lady off. It's a bit like my friend from the prosecutor's office. Human trafficking, where they sell people for sex slaves and be murdered. And drug trading is $1 billion business. It's nothing to them. And that way the law would look the other way. Because what are you going to say? Huh? Some crackheads broke in and drugged me up and told me to say something stupid in a sextortion scheme, photoshopped me in a washing scene, and a Fed couldn't figure out what they were doing while a church is trying to kill me because somebody's mentally ill. The Vegas are mentally ill. They're taking all their hurt and pain of her father running a stop sign and killing her kid. It's her father's fault. And they're putting it on me. They want to hurt somebody because her father killed her kid. Strange makes up a shitty lie of faking you were sick and faking you got well 6 months later. Didn't affect her father killing her kid. Didn't affect their life. Didn't affect their situation. Nothing. It was a mean, vicious lie when he thought I caught his son in adultery. So he made up a mean lie. And here, I think they were going to kill me in 2003. But it went all wrong when they thought I caught Tim and Katie together. They pushed Danny to suicide, my youngest one. Tried to help him destroy other people in the church, and he tried to kill himself, and the social worker stepped involved. And it's documented in Stark County that minister, through the Child and Adolescent Center, the Crisis Center, he pushed him to suicide. He had to be in counseling and medication for 2 years. Huh? And down in Mount Carmel, Illinois, it's documented in 2003 they were nailing my mother's tires afterwards until she left. Like they said, they would have killed her if she wouldn't have left. See what I mean? That's where my one other son Josh is. I swear they kill people here. They do. Now they've included other people and paid off the law to look the other way. Huh? They hired the drug cartel. I'll tell you what, they pulled a case. The ones where we work for the King from Texas. We are his men. By December 18, January 19, Dave will be seen with them. The Florida group, the Human Traffickers, the Gentlemen's Club, the Detroit Boys, Henry Mafia, all them. Yeah. His group, contact me, Dave. Okay. Pete's part of the Florida group, the Human Traffickers. His son, Alex, the white hair guy with his hair part on the side. Dixie seen him, Darlene seen him, John seen him stalking me. One of the gray truck guys. He is the one that he 12/20/118 in protective custody of the refrigerator. I'm stabbed in the side of the neck, bashed in the back of the head, beaten, raped, and left for dead. And he left his white comb under his dresser. January 19 in Bob Evans, he bragged to everyone he did it. I didn't know who he was. He's some weirdo showing up and bragging he was hurting me. Okay? I found out later he's retired Judge Pete's son, and he was in one of the gray trucks from the Florida group selling people. They're messed up in the human traffickers from Florida. That's who he took money from. A human trafficker scamming people. Breaking in, drug them up, tell them to say something in a sextortion scheme. And photoshopping, washing. That's why they made fun of FBI Agent John, June 7th, 23. FBI Agent John fell for the stun and tapes before. Oh, come on now. That FBI agent actually fell for stun and tapes before? You're kidding. That FBI Agent John fell for the stun and tapes before? Ha 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 ha. June 7th, 23, Walmart 62, 10:11 in the morning by the front bathrooms. They should still have it. And repeating Strange's lie that he made up. He made it up. It's a documented medication error. Documented medical malpractice. Almost killed me. Okay? After I had a bunch of surgeries, my muscles locked up. Went to a bunch of crackpots. Almost killed me. Took me 9 months to get well. To repeat a lie that a minister made up. Even the cops that watched me, how could that agent even fall for that minister's lie? His IQ was so low. And he's a minister and not a doctor. And he wouldn't know what he was talking about. Exactly. He lied. Thought I caught his kid in adultery and he made up a shitty lie. It had nothing to do with the Vegas situation of her father killing her kid. They're just so full of hurt and pain they want to kill somebody. They don't care who it is. See what I mean? And as if an agent would know that. They hired the drug cartel. They hired the fentanyl king for we work for the King from Texas. We are his men. He's a drug lord. They told us that in front of the cops. Oh, he was one of the biggest drug lords. They got him. See, that's where on Wednesday, which would be November, today's the 24th, 22nd. Okay. 23 in Walmart 62, I get my hair done between 10:30 and about 3. Ladies are walking around me. I want that tape of that lady saying they took a payoff. They better be paying her. She was part of a big bust. Oh, like Sheriff's and Marshall's case got 800 people in one sweep. A man impersonating a prince, scamming people out of $1 million, and an Iraqi terrorist, used to be U.S. military. Fentanyl King, dark web, malware, photoshopping, child like him. So it's this men. They're hackers. Do you understand? Get it? They hired a terrorist. They should have been arrested the first day, like Sheriff David McDewine's cousin were friends. It's your local police slow. They should have arrested everyone and you should have been put in a safe house. Yeah. Yeah. Like that lady said, the sheriff's already taped these people a minute to drugging her and telling her to say it before. They were roofing me, just like my neighbor Mike got roofied, drove around high all night, and my coworker Dar got roofied in a bar, and she left with people she didn't even remember meeting, raising somebody's kid that raped her, that she doesn't even remember meeting. They laced her drink before she got it. That's how not funny it is. I've talked to sheriffs all this area. Those roofies are so bad. Those amnesia drugs, you're sleepwalking for 4 to 6 hours under someone else's control. They could have drugged up the people and told them to take down the towers, and they did that. I want you to think about that. They already knew about amnesia drugs. They're sleepwalking. I've never talked to anybody. I've never been questioned wrongdoing, and I've never been prosecuted. They just run around lying to people, the drug cartel. Someone needs to arrest Will and John and that lady for taking payoffs from the drug cartel to let people be victimized and killed. That's what's going on. They paid Will off. See, they called him a paid-off dirty agent in January to March of 19 in the mall. They said he was so corrupt he tried to steal my money in January of 19 in Walmart. That he's nothing but dirty. I'm gonna upload this.